What's good, YouTube? It's Dad Chill. This is another video explaining on how we've been fooled. April Fools. It ain't April Fools though, bro. It's February. But let me explain to you why New Year's hasn't begun yet. Because we've been fooled by an anatomy that's false according to our biological clock. You know, it just doesn't make any sense, and I'm going to explain it right here, right now. In 1582, Pope Gregory the 13th changed the calendar to a Gregorian calendar. You know, there's many calendars. There's the Chinese calendar, which apparently, according to it, New Year's was about 4 days ago. You know, January 29th, Year of the Snake. I can make another video on that, but originally the New Year started in April, not in January. You know, we used to live in a 13-month calendar, and this was based on the cycles of the moon. In the spring is when everything starts to blossom and grow. In January is when the winter has the leaves fall off of the trees, and nature is going in its hibernation time for, you know, most animals. That's when, you know, bears go into their little caves, rest, have their little cubs with them, you know, rest. Whole winter, bro. Come out in the spring. In Ethiopia right now, apparently the year is 2017. And, you know, we're going into 2025, you know. And I'm going to say this is important information because, you know, another important fact is that the first Bible that came from Africa is from Ethiopia, you know. So it's in our biological clocks, you know. You know, in winter we rest, and not only according to winter is when we rest. You know, in spring is back when we sprung back into action, and this is why this notion of April Fools exists actually, because it's a big joke. I'm gonna show you guys a quick video to give you guys some more insight on what I'm talking about right here. Alright, check it. This is a video from 5D Truth. A fair use purpose only. Using this right here just for the knowledge of the people.
Month comes from the word moon. The moon has a 28-day moon cycle. 365 divided by 28 is 13. 13 lunar cycles every year, which means our calendar has a missing month, which means we don't know what year we're actually in.
I'm just gonna pause the video real quick. There where it says, you know, that we have a 28-day moon cycle. This is why we have what we call blue moons, and this is, you know, only when we have 2 full moons in one calendar year, that being the second full moon in 1 month. What he calls it, you know, a month is a month. So only in February can we not have a blue moon, because there's only 28 days in that month. But normally it would be 28 days every time for a moon to go, you know, from full to not full.
Clock. The sun tells the time of the day. The moon tells the day of the month. The stars tell you the month of the year. The sky above our head is intelligent. Everything on earth is matter. Everything above us is spirit. That's why they're floating. They're not rocks you can land on. Gregorian calendar was made for slaves. Calendar comes from calends. The first day of the month, the Romans had to pay off their debt. So what does all of this actually mean, and why did they do it? They made this fake calendar to cut off our connection with our celestial intelligence above, and keep our mind, body, and spirit out of rhythm with these cycles. We must live in harmony with the cycles above us. You can create abundance in your life with using the moon to your advantage. All of my students know that. We are not in 2025.
So as you guys saw right there, even in the menstrual cycles of women, how it's connected to the moon with the 28-day cycle. And if that be it so, you know, makes sense why they say there's a 13th zodiac sign, you know, the Ophiuchus, or the one that starts with Ophiel. One of my friends says that he's born inside of that zodiac sign, and he's like, yeah man, I'm the 13th zodiac sign, and he's explained it to me in the same way that that guy just explained in the video. You know, 365 divided by 28 is 13. So with February being the only correct month of 28 days and all the rest having 30, 31, we have a whole 28 days that's off the biological clock. So this is how we were thrown into deception. I took some notes here. I'm gonna show you my notes. Get a little deeper into it. So I've lived in America for many years, and I'm fully aware that the English language is filled with deception and curses. And already back into first grade, what do they teach us? Spelling. So we're taught how to spell, cast already as little kids, because all spell is just spelling. So let's break these curses. Sept means 7. Septagon has 7 sides. Oct means 8. An octopus has 8 legs. Nove, or I think in Latin it's also nueve, equals 9, means 9. December, or dec, means 10, because in a decade there's 10 years. Using our own cursed language and just decoding words, you can come to understand that September is not the 9th month of the year, and that October is not the 10th month of the year, because October, octopus, 8 legs, octagon, 8 sides. November is not the 11th month of the year. December is not the 12th month of the year. And I took my time here to draw some shapes, some sided polygons, just to explain this. A heptagon, also known as a septagon, is a 7-sided polygon, 7 sides. So why would it be that September is the 9th month of the year when September is a 7-sided polygon called a septagon? Octagon, October, is a 8-sided polygon. Nonagon, I did not even know about this shape. I forgot about it since I haven't been in geometry for, I would say, more than 6 years. It comes from the Latin word nonus plus agon, gonen. So that's how we get this 9-sided polygon, nonagon, like November. And drew it out of proportion here because I forgot about the shape, but that is that. Decagon is a 10-sided polygon. Messed up a little line there with the ruler, but deca, 10. So the New Year's, it's supposed to start in the Aries season. Aries is the first of the zodiac sign. With that being said, we now have something to argue about on whether New Year's is on the beginning of the astrological New Year, which is when I think it is, when Aries season begins in March 21st, or if it's on April Fool's Day, April 1st. Who's got who fooled? I don't know, man, but if anybody can tell me when it's actually New Year's and you think so, I'd love to hear your thoughts or feelings, ideas, scientific knowledge, or spiritual wisdom straight in the comment section below. Hope you guys found this video useful. This is Dad Chill 777. Peace.